Hi there, folks. It's Brian from Constantly Calibrating. I am with Ray from Twitch. And how are you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. Like, I feel every year we meet up. This is like our yearly chat, our yearly 15-minute chat. Things are good. RTX Day 1's been, hectic as always. I mean, you should know by now.
Yeah.
But it's been great so far. No complaints.
Do you feel it's been less hectic now that you've been doing your own stuff for a few months, and it's a different hectic from having to do all the Achievement Hunter stuff last year?
No, I mean, so far in day one, I feel like it's been very, very similar. I mean, I had a signing in the morning that I just did a panel, and it was just crazy. And people want to stop you and take, or have you sign something, take pictures. So it's relatively the same. The only difference is obviously I won't be on the Achievement Hunter panel, but I can still be on all these other panels. Like I'll be on X-Ray and VAV, for example. But yeah, just as crazy, just as hectic, and just as fun.
Right on. So kind of going into that a little bit. So this has been. How many months have you been solo now?
Close to 4 months, like 3.5 or so.
Yes.
And obviously I was very, very scared at first, taking such a big leap. But after the time I've been doing it, it's been a blast so far.
Yeah, and it shows.
Yeah.
Because, again, I'm not biased at all.
Yeah, nice shirt, by the way.
Thank you. It's a really great streamer. You should check him out. But you seem a lot happier, and really into what you're doing, and then your interaction is fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, that was what got me into streaming in the first place, because I started streaming in December 2013. It's because like a hobby.
Yeah.
And just being able to play whatever you want, have some people come and hang out, shoot the shit, do whatever. And it was, I was surprised that many people were into it, because I mean, I know like Justin TV was big, and then I didn't know how big Twitch was at first, and then I kind of discovered it, and I'm like, wow, there's a lot of people who do this, and then I tried it for myself. I had a blast. So when I kind of got burnt out doing the Achievement Hunter thing, I decided to take a risk, go out on my own. It's been great to play, kind of have that freedom to play whatever you want, whenever you want, and just have a good time with it. I mean, you can wake up, I could sleep in till like 4 and be like, all right, time to go to work, and just walk to my room, and I'm like, all right, going live. And it's great. I know not all streamers are that fortunate to be able to have that freedom and have to take time building up their channel. But if you ever get to that point where you can play whatever, whenever you want, and have people come and hang out, it's a great feeling.
Well, because that first week, the amount of donations you got alone was staggering.
That first day, my first official live stream was crazy. I felt like it went the whole stream, and I only streamed for 4 hours, and that was very humbling, very overwhelming to think, because I was scared. My family was scared. I was, I'm like, I don't know if it's going to work. This will kind of be a gauge to see how well I'll do, and then a lot of subs, a lot of donations, and at the end of it, I kind of just, I sat down and just took a deep breath. I'm like, I think I'm going to be okay. Yeah. And since then, it's been all about maintaining. Obviously, growth is important, but if I can maintain where I'm at right now, I think I will be okay.
Yeah, and the cool thing has been watching you promote other streamers with your raids, with all that stuff. That's how I learned about Witwix, Jeff.
That's the thing. I have this platform because I've built this audience for 6 years, if you count my time getting to Achievement Hunter, and then my time at Achievement Hunter is roughly 6 years. All these people watch me, and I'm like, whatever, I'm okay. But check out all these other very, very cool people who are very, very talented, whether they're a casual streamer, or they do speed runs, or they're doing a charity thing. I'm like, go here. I know you guys want to hang out on Twitch still. I'm done, but definitely check out these guys. And I've made a lot of friends. I've met a lot of cool people that way. I've made a lot of friends that way, and people have discovered these channels, like Witwix or Jeff or whatever.
Or Leah.
Leah, yeah, she's here as well. A lot of the people I rated at first were speedrunners that I like, because I think speedruns are some of the coolest things ever. And for some reason, those guys and girls, since they only play like one game, and maybe it's an older game, it doesn't really get a following. I feel like, man, this person only has like 25 viewers, and I'm doing this cool shit in this game. I'm like, go over there and support this person. And it seems to be overwhelmingly positive that people enjoy it. And I know I kind of destroy their chat for like 20 minutes. So I'm like, please only post it once, but people get excited and they go with it. But yeah, that's what I try to do. I try to pay it forward. Yeah, I guess, and spread the love.
I would say your community is one of the better communities out there. I feel like a lot of the raiders are very much supportive of each other, supportive of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so it's cool to watch that grow out and over? Because I feel like there are a few other streamers that kind of have that same kind of thing. Mm-hmm. I know Markiplier, really, his fan base is really supportive of him and each other. And I think you guys have a little bit more freedom to do that.
Yeah, it's nice having a good core of people, however many it is, who will just, be nice and welcome new people. And also, I have a good mod squad of people that would just get rid of the filth and be like, "You're terrible, leave." And because of that, I like to think my chat is very welcoming for someone who's new, even if they don't sub or whatever, and just want to hang out or lurk even. They can do that and have a good time.
Yep. No, I've been on zombie chat enough times to in the off times where it's just anything and everything.
Yeah.
So I get you on that. But so a year from now, still thinking that you're gonna want to keep streaming the way that you are, or would you like to move into more speedrunning, trying different types?
I as far as speedrunners go, I can't imagine myself having like the endurance, the ability, the time to play one game over and over again. Because I can't even think of a game I'd like to spend, thousands upon thousands of hours on. And especially with me, who I go for achievements, so I'm constantly moving games.
Right.
So I don't think that'll really work out for me. I love watching them, so I'll constantly be a viewer. And a year from now, I hope to still be streaming. I want to stream as long as possible, as long as it's still viable for me.
Right.
And maybe down the line, my channel will grow. I like to do maybe some collaborations with people if they're up to it. Like sometimes, like I did, I've done streams with Leah. I do streams with my girlfriend Tina. But if I could branch out and maybe do some stuff with some other people, it could be cool.
Yeah.
But just doing more of the same of what I'm doing now.
So within this, past 4 months, for anybody who's starting out in streaming, what's your advice from these past 4 months that you've had to learn that wasn't as apparent when you were just kind of hobby streaming?
Sticking to a schedule is easy. Or I'm sorry, it's just recommended. It's not easy because sometimes you just don't want to do it. But if people know when to expect you, that's very good. Especially if someone is new coming in. If you have a schedule displayed, people are like, oh, I know I can watch Monday through Friday at this time.
Yeah.
You definitely want to have at least a decent setup. Like you don't want to go in capturing like standard definition unless you're playing older games. Like if you're playing like something on the 360 or the Xbox One, you definitely want HD, at least 720p. I think 1080 is nice, but there are people in my chat who are like, my internet can barely handle 720. Like, please don't go higher. So I think 720 streaming is what you want to aim for if you're playing more modern stuff, and some decent equipment. Obviously, these mics, Audio-Technica mics, are they're a little bit pricey, but they're well worth it. They sell USB versions as well. I have one as well. I have the AT2020. Yep. Also, a webcam I think helps a lot. When I first started streaming, I didn't use one at all because I'm like, whatever. But yeah, as soon as I started using one, I mean, viewers like not doubled, but it went up like significantly just because people. I guess it feels more personal because they can see you. But besides that, it's just if you're starting off, you're not gonna get big overnight. You're gonna have to like grind it over and over and over again. But if you do it and you have a good time with it and you're not into it just for money, because I think the chat can kind of like we'll tell if like he's just doing it, he's just playing this big game, he hates it, but it's the big game, so hopefully he gets big off of it. Just do it because you enjoy doing it, and then if you're willing to put in the time and the money to get equipment and stuff, who knows what will happen.
Cool. All right, well, thank you so much for another year, and I just love talking to you. So,
yeah, I will be here next year. I'm sure we'll have the same exact talk in 2016.
We'll try.
I'll be here, you'll be here. Maybe it'll be a different shirt we can wear that matches. It'll be a good time.
We'll do Team Tina.
There you go. Yeah, we'll do Team Tina.
All right.
Thanks for having me, man. Take care.
Have a good time.
Take care.
Bye.